Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amy, and welcome back to My Soul Freedom Tarot. I had a nice little break. I went on a bit of a vacation. As you can tell, I'm like super tan. If you know me at all, you'll know that I am the best beach goer. Anything that has to do with sun, I could be out there all day into sunset. I love it. I love the ocean. I love everything about it. And I had such a relaxing time. I went with a girlfriend of mine and we just talk, and had the best, just a lot of rest and rejuvenation. So, with that, I didn't do anything on YouTube. I took a nice break. I just needed to just be present. So, I'm back. I'm excited to bring new messages to you. This is my channel of all about self expression. We have many layers of self expression, and I love self expressing through fashion, through meeting people, through tarot, through energies. And I wanted to bring that to you guys. Happy first day of spring. We've made it, even though we are still in the depths of winter in our mindscape. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We've had a rough winter. I don't know about you, but it has been interesting, but very blessed. So I pulled a spirit animal card. It's the skunk spirit. And this is all about know your worth. It's all about whatever you're doing in life, just do you. Who cares about what it looks like, how it's showing up, just as long as you're being authentic to yourself, not in competition, not in judgment, not I'm better than you kind of mentality. It's about you finding you and showing up, just that freedom. Any type of wrath that has been taking you down and pulling you into the depths of not knowing who you are, the skunk spirit is saying to you, like, hey, you are blessed and you can be whoever you want to be, just as long as you're following you. And you're going to take a little bumps along the way because you're not sure what you want out of life, or you're still in the unknowing, the in between. But I'm in that place too. I'm severely in that place. But like now I'm accepting it. Like, why not just be in the confusion and not try to control it, and not control the outcome or expectations or any of that shit, because that's always going to pull you down to sadness. It's not, you're not getting what you want and things like that. So believe in who you are, know your worth, and don't apologize. Sorry about that. I just got cut off. But I was listening to a conversation about how somebody was like, oh, I like this brand. And somebody was like, why are you so wrapped up in that brand? Like everything is about that brand. And the person was trying to explain themselves, saying, like, this brand I like because of XYZ. And then when I was listening to that, I was like, that person doesn't need to explain to the other person how much they love that brand. Like they're just cutting them off. They're like berating them for liking something. And that's where you just have to be like, my discernment is like, I give zero at like anything because you don't like the brand or you like the brand, whatever it is. Just do you. Know your worth and don't explain yourself. You don't have to. It's not worth it because no one's gonna, you know, come to Jesus moment thinking like, oh, right, yeah, just keep to yourself, wear the shit that you want to wear, be the person that you solely want to be. And once you give zero fucks of others, I'm telling you, you are embracing your authentic self. I also got pulled the card, take a break. This is such a beautiful oracle card. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And this is where the timeline, it needs to be your timeline, not somebody else's timeline, where you feel that anxiety that you're not where you're supposed to be, or that anxiety that you're not like looking a certain way, or you're not where you're not where you're supposed to be. I see this as, I looked at the last 15 years and I've been doing personal styling for 15 years, and it has its ups, it has its down. I've been raising my girls, homeschooling them, and I was able to do the personal styling. Maybe I wasn't where I wanted to be, but man, did I stayed true to myself. I stayed true to my craft. I stayed true to what I wanted. And maybe it's not with all the benefits of money per se, which yes, I did get, but I looked at it as, instead of the glass half empty, I looked at it as half full. I was able to be with my children as well as embrace my desires, my passions. And I stuck true to that. Like I stuck true to that. And I showed up every single day. So instead of beating up on myself to not where I want to be, instead of you beating up on yourself where you should be, just embrace what you've done, what you've overcome, what you've like embraced, the challenges and how far you've come in these last bunch of years. I am sure it's a big difference. And sometimes we look at online people and all the things out there, and listen, it's half true. Okay? It's half true. Believe in yourself. Stay true to like what you desire. And I'm sure it'll be what you've been wanting to attract in the long run. So now that I've talked about that, I hope you got some messages from there. And let's pull tarot. So tarot is all about timelines. Where is it going? Changing your energy. So I pull 3 cards, past, present, and future energies, and this is for the collective. So let's see, what do we got from the past, Spirit? Thank you so much for being with us today. Ooh, the Hangman. Oh, that card wanted to come out. The Ace of Swords. So we got past energy with the Hangman. Ace of Swords is your current energy. And let's see. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is cool. The Hangman is your past energy. So this is maybe where the dark winter really, now you can look at the dark winter and say like, all right, I saw what took place. I kind of had gotten more of an enlightenment of my situation, rather it being like, daunting. It's now, okay, this is what's happening. This is where I am in the present moment. Instead of looking at the past in like, ugh, you're looking at it as, okay, I saw my behaviors in this situation. I saw how I was being. I kind of received this enlightenment. I got closer to myself and learning about who I am. It's like a Christ consciousness. Okay, so let's pull 3 cards. Why we had the Hangman, which is a major arcana card. Let's see, Spirit. We got the Sun card in reverse. So, okay, you're still in the healing process. Yeah. The Lovers. Wow, we have 3 major arcana cards in a row. One more card here. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so after the Hangman, you've had this like enlightenment about what you've gone through, and something has ended, obviously. So you're still in that process of like understanding it. There's some sadness. There's some maybe like a little bit of like heaviness that you're moving through, because the Sun card is like the heaviest card in the deck, but we have it in reverse. So I think we're still in that grieving healing process, which we will get to this enlightenment, the Sun, the rebirth, the childlike experience, but like in your reality. Because then you have the Lovers card. So maybe there's a love that you've experienced right now. Like maybe you found something that really helped you move through this. Maybe you fell in love. Maybe you found a beautiful art, or you are creating beautiful art. You brought in a new animal. There's a new pet, a cat, a dog. Maybe you actually fell in love, and maybe you fell in love with yourself, and you're understanding the masculine and the feminine side within you. Because you have the 7 of Pentacles, and that's in reverse. So this is where your longingness, your desires, you're still in that like, what direction to take phase, but you know that there's going to be wealth and abundance within this mystery of what direction to take. So hold tight, because you got some really great cards here, because then you have discernment. This is the universe giving you discernment. This is Ace of Swords. This is air energy, but there is still darkness. There's still darkness within this card. So this is where your dark, maybe dark feminine energy is coming through. Now, people think dark feminine is like, I don't know, goth or whatever. You take it how it resonates, but this is more about you understanding your worth, your desires. You're holding true to your values, just like the skunk energy, like know thyself kind of thing. And the universe is like celebrating that with you after, you're taking the deep depths of what took place in your life. You are looking at it dead on. Okay, you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's very slow moving. Let's see what else. The Queen of Cups. You're very psychic. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you definitely went inward. You are really building your authenticity. You're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. So there's a Knight of Pentacles that's in reverse. So this is a very slow moving energy, but it's very right now it's not upright. So whatever is not in your, I keep hearing it's like this dark side. Maybe you've gone through the dark side and it's still lurking within your energy. So maybe there's somebody within your orbit that is a little bit unsettled. Maybe they sense your energy has been not stagnant anymore. You're not easily manipulated. So this is where you're just like ricocheting this kind of like dark horse energy where it wants to keep you stuck. That's what I'm hearing, because the Ace of Swords is like, this is where you're going to have your discernment with these decisions of people's energy, because then you have the Queen of Cups, and this is your emotions. This is, you're staring at the emotions because now you've like battled that. You aren't so emotional. Even men can be very emotional. So this is who's ever gender, like we're emotional beings. Like we have feelings, we have regret, we have shame, and that can like carry us through. But this to me, I sense that you've looked at those emotions and you're just like, fine, I'm not going to deal with this type of energy anymore. Like you are so understanding what your values are. Because then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is where you're just going inward. You don't need help from the townspeople. Even though you don't need help, you still want community, right? You still want the people there. You're not shutting them out. You're just very focused on your desires and your next steps. Like you're strategizing. You're just loving on you. You do have the Page of Cups, which is in reverse. So upright is when somebody's bringing something to you, something with abundance, something with like desire. So what's going on with the Page of Cups in reverse? That's water energy. We're moving out of Pisces. We're getting into Aries. So I think we're almost in Aries. And we're out of Mercury in retrograde. So there's a lot of changes happening, and I think our Mercury in retrograde was pretty interesting. You have the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Wow, a lot of reverse cards I got here. Let's see. Ooh, okay. You are definitely healing. The Page of Cups is, maybe somebody was coming in and they were giving you something that you thought was really good, but maybe deep in your soul, you're like, I don't need that. Like, I know how to manage this. I know how to visualize this and strategize and put the pieces together, make a plan, make a spreadsheet of things that I want to do. And yes, maybe somebody is coming in to be like, hey, like, I got you, I got you. But find you first before giving all your things out for free. You don't want to give out things for free anymore. No, because then you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So upright is like third party energy. You have gone through betrayal, you've gone through the deceit, but this is telling me you've understood it. You saw it. You saw what took place. You're not grieving anymore. Yes, you're healing, but you're not stuck in the sadness. It's like you need to move forward, because if you stay stuck in the sadness, you're going to be sad. You're going to be like, woe's me. This fucking sucks. Why can't I move past it? But it's telling me that you have moved past it. You went on a trip. Okay. This upright is saying that you've moved forward. You've done it. You actually decentered yourself from it. But you're still, when it's in reverse, you're still lingering. You're still attached to the emotions. So this is, I feel, your last hurrah of this low-hanging fruit betrayal, heart hurting experience. You have really found deep solitude and solace and breakthrough with this heart-centered hurt, because then you have the Empress card and she is upright. She is definitely saying to you, this is the death of all of these, like the things you need to go through, the cycle, these karmic cycles, like these past life cycles that weren't yours to in this lifetime, but you needed to go through it to get to this place of the all knowing, the all seeking, the all embracing your confidence, your self-worth, your self strategy. Why not? You died and came back a new woman, a new whatever. You did what you needed to do because you knew solely that you wanted it. You saw the forest through the trees. So let's pull one card to seal this reading. Spirit. Okay, Four of Cups. You are very much mindful of your energy. The Four of Cups is more cup energy, more emotional energy, water energy. So maybe there's a water sign around you. You have water in your chart. We're getting out of Pisces, but the universe is like, hello, wake up. We're giving you something that you wanted. Do you want it? Do you want it? Or do you want to repeat this cycle again? I think not. I don't think you want to repeat this low-hanging fruit, devilish cycle. You saw it, you rectify it, you were patient, you were strong. You have these 3 cups that are upright, they're full of purity. Now there's giving you one more of the next step into the direction of where you want to go in life. So let's pull an energy oracle card. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Good for you. You stuck by your truth. You stuck by your wisdom. You stuck by the inner knowing of who you are. And you listened. You listened. That's impressive. Let's pull one card, please. Contract. Okay, guys, this is either whatever it's going to be, you have to really see everything for what it's worth. We make contracts with ourselves every single day, whether you believe that or not. You make contracts on apps, you make contracts, buying something, you make contracts with, I don't know, anything, a doctor's office. Like, these are your contracts. You are signing something over to whatever that space is. So really look at it. Really think to yourself, is this in my highest good? Is this contract really going to fulfill every aspect of my reality, right? Because the contracts, even our soul contract, a marriage contract, these are contracts that will be binded. So make sure these contracts that you're binding are really resonating with you, not with the other person, with you. Is it beneficial to you? So be selfish, because no one's going to save you. You need to save yourself. So, because she has a blindfold on, just make sure you see what it is and that it's equal. Even though the balance here is equal, you can manifest that in your world. Say if you want to start a new business, make sure it is like in your best interest. So do the things that you need to do in life, but make sure you're signing contracts that benefit you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm glad to be back. I would rather, though, be in the sun, but we are coming out of the dark winter. We are like reaping the benefits of what we've dealt, the cards that have been dealt with us. And we're coming above it. We're rising above it. Be in that authenticity, that power, your worth. Don't take anything less. And that'll be a transition in itself. Okay. So don't beat up on yourself. Take it day by day and know that you are becoming more balanced. Okay, guys. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments below what you got out of this reading. Let's bring this channel up. I really want to do this for you guys. So let's do it. So thank you so much. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.